This video is intended purely to communicate information in accordance with the right of free speech.
Any advice given is a suggestion, and anyone seeking such advice should consult a competent professional.
All statements made in this video are my own honest opinion, and they do not represent any other person or body. As such, sharing matters covered in this video is in public interest.
Hi, fancy meeting you here in this little old place. I'm Tish, and this is Echo. Echo. It is Echo Echo. Not Eco Echo, not anything else. Okay, it's Echo Echo. I can't change my name properly yet, so let's just go with it. All right, we are going to watch a short video. This is going to be short. I swear to God. I don't believe in God. Well, I'm agnostic. I'm not going to get into it. Okay, I'm agnostic, so I swear this is going to be short. So this guy, his name is Kirby, Trent Kirby, I think, because his brother is Misty. Misty's the woman. God. Misty's the wife. Taylor, he is Trent. Okay, Taylor Kirby is the one that he always has that you up, babe. He doesn't put the babe, but he has Paparazzi accessories sales. Taylor Kirby is a distributor, but he's also the CEO's brother. And the distributor account that he runs was started by his ex-wife. He got it in the divorce, apparently, and now he's a distributor as well as the CEO's brother. Recently, we found out that Paparazzi is closing off all of the distributors in Washington State on March the 31st because they have basically said you're not allowed to be a pyramid scheme anymore. To me, that means, are you admitting to being a pyramid scheme? Is that what we're hearing? Oh, how interesting. And it may affect others. Now, yes, Tish did look at Project 2025 to see if there was anything to do with MLMs, because basically they want to shut down all government sort of offices, like really strip them all back. The FTC was already pretty small, and they were focused mainly on antitrust. And so the Project 2025 things that were about the FTC were really focused on antitrust and letting big business do whatever they like, mergers, etc., etc. So I don't know if this might be reversed, especially because we are so close to, uncertain times with the government. But I think states' rights are going to become something that is a little bit more enforceable, if that's the right word, than the federal government, because of Donald Trump. And yeah, this is unusual because they do have a lot of lobbying. So government of the Washington State have said no more pyramid schemes. And when you look at places like LuLaRoe and Paparazzi, they require their distributors to buy product. And that means they do have a lot of product and they don't track if they sell it or not. So it's almost as if the distributors are the customers, and that's very clearly a pyramid scheme. And they're admitting it by saying goodbye to all our Washington distributors. And LuLaRoe has a similar business model. Other places probably are going to have to look at it, but this is great news for the anti-MLM movement. Julie Joe put out a video that has a lot more information in it, and a little excerpt from a distributor who went live about it. I was going to cover it because I as soon as I heard about it, I just jumped on Facebook to see what people were saying, and I did find her live and shared it with everybody so that we could cover it. Hot news, hot. Yeah. So check out Julie Joe's video. It's good. Her first sponsored video. My God, that's amazing. Yeah. So we're going to watch this. This is Trent Kirby, the CEO of Paparazzi Accessories. Let's see what he's got to say, everybody.
This past Friday, we announced.
I was not ready for that energy. Okay. Not ready. That was a lot. I need to turn it down a little bit. Wow. I can't recall if I have ever heard him talk now, because I just went, whoa. That's a lot of what the big. Okay. Look, I wasn't prepared for his riz then. Good riz.
longer be offering the consultant opportunity in the state of Washington. Since that time, some, online and elsewhere, have been making unfounded statements about why we made this decision.
Me? Is it me? No, it's not me because, like, I have a small channel. Julie Anderson. Lots of people watch you. Are you responsible for this, Julie Anderson? If you are, good job. Good job, sweetie. No, I know there's a few other people talking about it, and lots of their reps are talking about it. And Melissa Collins. If you haven't watched my top fails, I did a top fails, and I found a post, Melissa Collins in the wild. It's my favorite thing. I always come across her posts in the wild. It's so funny. Okay.
We cooperated with Washington as we analyzed all our options. We have operated 14 years in Washington, but now Washington has asked us to either change everything or else.
What does that mean? Change everything? Weird. I wonder why they can do that. Why can they ask you to change? Are you doing something wrong with your business model? Is that what it is? Because it seems to me if your business was legit, they wouldn't need to ask you to change, right?
We have decided to stop offering the business opportunity in the state of Washington. Last night, the Washington State Attorney General's office issued a false statement about our agreement we made, and we are working to correct that. Our product.
Now I need to find the statement. This is not going to be a short video. I swore to God and everything. MLM jeweler settles with Washington State over pyramid allegations. Paparazzi Accessories, a multi-level marketing company specializing in jewelry, has agreed to pay $1.9 million and change its business practices in Washington State, according to a statement from the Office of Washington Attorney General Nick Brown. Pictured. By signing the consent decree, Paparazzi heads off an action from the AG's office, which alleged the company was in violation of the state's Consumer Protection Act and Anti-Pyramid Promotional Scheme Act. Under terms of the settlement, Washington residents who were paparazzi sales consultants can return any unsold merchandise they purchased from the company after July 2017 for a full refund. The agreement also creates a claims process for refunds for anyone who bought paparazzi jewelry that contains lead and nickel, as paparazzi advertise certain items as free of those metals. Go crack the crown. Go crack the crown. Woo, woo. Okay. According to the AG's office, Paparazzi's own testing revealed that some of its products contained lead and nickel. In the consent decree, Paparazzi did not admit to any of the allegations in the Attorney General's complaint. Well, so they're giving you the benefit of the doubt there, Trent. It's like the Alfred plea, like, oh, we didn't really do anything wrong. Anyway, following the settlement, the Attorney General's office will send 7,100 state residents who sold jewelry for the company checks for an average of $180. Oh no. That's what you get for selling $5 jewelry. Oh God. Our investigation showed Washingtonians were clearly harmed by paparazzi. Brown said in a statement, advertising too good to be true returns on investments is one of the ways companies and individuals try to deceive Washingtonians. The resolution also requires paparazzi to be more transparent if it wishes to keep operating in the state, and puts restrictions on how paparazzi can advertise its sales program. Going forward, it must fully disclose the income that consultants would likely receive. The statement said, this is what we want all of every company. I just got excited because I'm like, that's what we want it to be. We just want you to, here's the income disclosure statement. I just got so excited because I was like, yes. Paparazzi, which is based in St. George, Utah. What a surprise. Utah's never going to do this, but could not be reached for comment, but said in a statement to the Seattle Times that it stands behind our business and will always fight back against misleading and false narratives about our company. Curious. Okay. What was untrue about that, Trent? Are you going to go into any detail? I doubt it.
Products will continue to be sold retail to all of our customers who live in Washington. It was a difficult decision, but one we believe allows for the majority of paparazzi consultants to continue. We have seen the opportunity empower individuals, foster confidence, and strengthen community. And
fill my bank account with millions and millions and millions of dollars. Yes, it has. This cheap as shit jewelry, this gaudy, gross, fucking terrible jewelry made me rich. Thanks, bitches.
we want this to continue. Now, more than ever, America needs community.
Oh, I'm sorry. What? Trent Kirby, known community helper? I don't know. Like, what? Who do you think you are? This is ridiculous. This is for the cult. This is how MLMs are commercial cults. You're a CEO. What the fuck are you doing focusing on community? I know what you're doing, right? Because you need to say, it's okay that you're not making any money. Don't look it over here. Don't look over here. Don't look over here at Washington. Where they're flat out saying that the opportunity is not good. They're saying, you won't make any money over here. Don't look at that flashing light over there, because it's about community. And we really need that community right now, because look at how divided our country is. You don't give a fuck. Okay? The only thing you give a fuck about is your bottom line and keeping on, like, your bank account being full. Fuck this guy. Like, he does not give a shit about any of the distributors. It is about money.
As some continue to take away opportunities, we will continue to fight for people and their rights to build a future. That is the answer. Unfortunately, for those critics trying to fabricate a story, it is that simple. Over the past 3.5 years, we have worked with regulators reviewing our product testing and ensuring the quality of our products. After years of analyzing tens of thousands of items and over 100,000 tests, we are confident in the quality of our product.
Today, maybe, but they weren't good before. We know that, okay? There was lead and nickel in jewelry that you said didn't have lead and nickel. And even though there's somebody on Facebook saying, oh, it wasn't even a very much, wasn't even a lot, the amount of jewelry that the distributors had in their houses, very dangerous. So this is bullshit. Do you know what goes nicely with, like, clearing it for the future is apologizing for mistakes. Although I very much doubt it was a mistake that you did that, because I'm going to guess that it was cheaper for you to get jewelry with lead and nickel. Am I right there? I think I am, but I'm not going to, like, fact check it right now.
This review, we came across 183 items containing trace amounts that, although not harmful, the results do not meet our standards that we pride ourselves on. For these 183 items, we have decided to offer a nationwide voluntary buyback if you decide you want to return an item. Our new
Oh my God, how generous of them. So generous. Trent, are you like Donald Trump waiting for your Nobel Peace Prize? Donald Trump thinks he's going to get a Nobel Peace Prize for ending the genocide in Gaza by, like, finishing it, but he thinks he's going to get a Nobel Peace Prize. Anyway, is that you as well? Because you're such a good and giving man. Sure.
numerous tests from CPSC certified labs have been reviewed by experts who have determined our products pose no harm and are compliant with applicable regulations for adult jewelry. However, to confirm our...
That was very specific. Adult jewelry. Why? So the kids can't wear that jewelry? Is that what we hear? There's not that much lead and nickel in it for adults, but kids can't wear it? Very specific language. I'm dubious about it.
Our commitment to you, we have decided to offer this buyback. I want to explain the stringent testing our product goes through so that you can understand how it works. First, our factories deliver tested product that they ensure meets all regulations.
By the way, I finished my, sort of, not quite finished my Boo Christmas tree. I think it looks really cool. It's meant to be like a set piece that, like, you know, like the Grinch can roll off the stage. Like, that's fine. I just spoke into the Christmas tree. That's my job. I get paid to do this.
Now, we don't just take their word for it. Upon receiving this inventory into our warehouse located in China, we perform a confirmation testing program on every single SKU, where we randomly select product from multiple boxes of each item. This then gets tested to ensure that what they delivered is compliant. We do this independent testing at CPSC certified labs. These are international labs.
Did you just start doing it after Crack the Crown exposed you guys? Did you? Because they got a fair bit of stuff tested, so just kind of like This is what we did without being asked, except that you were exposed, right?
Certified by the U.S. federal government for testing consumer products. Our labs that we use are specifically certified for jewelry items and all applicable testing requirements. Now, there are some who created a narrative about our product's quality. They continue to post bogus reports from Waypoint Analytical. Waypoint is an agricultural testing firm that is not approved by CPSC.
Ooh, okay. So, I don't care. Are they testing for lead and nickel? Yep.
They are not accredited with CPSC and appear to have no experience testing consumer products, especially jewelry, nor do they appear to have knowledge of any applicable regulatory standards for jewelry. These bogus tests reflect the accuracy and intelligence of those touting them. Ensuring the quality of our product comes at an enormous cost to us. Having this testing allows us to grow confidently into the future. No item is ever loaded onto a shipping container to come to the United States without proven tests validating its quality. We are grateful to have this lengthy quality analysis behind us, and we are excited to continue offering high-quality products at an extremely affordable price.
Why don't you get them tested over here? That's unusual. Like, what's wrong with the labs over here? Because, like, you know, how can we trust a third-party lab in another country? They can have different, products, different methods on, I thought you guys were all America first as well. Aren't you America first? Didn't you want to bring the community together? All right, well, we're going to leave it there. And I am suspicious of everything he says. And I think that's what we're going to hear all of the reps say. And I think we already did hear that, because in my top fails, somebody who had a post about it was talking about how, oh, that was just the correct, that was a lie and blah, blah, blah. And how do I know? I'm a paparazzi rep, and we got told by this guy, by this fucking guy. I'm not buying it. And this is a win. A win is a win. A win is a win. And I think it is going to be, yeah, it's the shit's going down in Washington. Shout out. Good job. More states like this. All right, let's leave it there. Let's see how short it was, hey? All right, thanks for listening to this shorter Tish video. Bye. Oh, like and subscribe if you could. All right, bye.